first video about our experience shopping with JPFans, you should go do that now. This is part 2, where we talk about what happens after you win your items. How do they get processed? How long does it take to get here? How do they package it? Are there tariffs? All good questions. So to start off, if you are not familiar with jpfans.com, they are a service that allows you to shop from Japanese shopping sites. They purchase the items, they inspect the items, and then they combine your order and ship it to you wherever you may be. This is a sponsored post. I want to thank JPFans for extending me some credit to be able to use your service. If you have watched the first part of the video, welcome back. Here is what happens next with JPFans. Once your items are in, you will get an email that looks a little bit like this. It shows up, it says, "We're pleased to inform your order has been stored in our warehouse. Our team has inspected your products, and you can look at the photos here. Here's the cost." So when you want them to ship your package, you could hit submit parcel. But when you click the link, you end up into a screen that looks like this. Shows your items, and it'll show you the status that it's in. But what I liked is that they take pictures of the actual item as it shows up in their warehouse. So this is not the photo from the listing. This is the photo of the item as it is arrived in their warehouse. I think that is super cool because it makes sure that what you thought you were buying is what you were buying. It gives you size, lets you know that it's the right size and everything. It's pretty cool. And this is a free part of the service. And this bag is what I now know is that they wrap all their things in individual bags, and there's a little barcode, probably for their inventory purposes. But you get this whole screen here where it tells you, all your orders and everything. And then you can choose your shipping method. Once you basically ship it, you can see all your tracking information. So when it leaves Japan, you can see here that it's shipped out of Japan March 14th and arrived at my place in 3/24. So that's not very long. It's like 10 days to go from Japan through customs to here. That's pretty cool. There are different shipping methods you can use. The service I used was called ECMS, and we'll go into that a little bit later. But you have different options to ship from, and that could be, you might be more concerned about cost than you are about speed, or there might be different weight restrictions using different methods. There's all those things that you can sort out in the shipping section when you go to ship your item. When you want to submit your parcel, you press that button and you'll get basically an invoice. Basically, here's your order confirmation and all your things, and it tells you order number and the prices of all the things. It's really cool there. It also will tell you when there's a problem. And in this case, I had some credit to use, and I overextended the. I spent too much, so you just get a little reminder that hey, can you throw us the extra cash? Once you square that away, they ship it, and then this happens. All import fees must be paid prior to delivery. So yeah, I got an email a few days before the arrival saying that I owed tariffs, and it was like 31.10 or something, but it wasn't, because if you pay like in advance, so like you don't wait till they show up or whatever, it's actually cheaper. It ended up being about $19 and change in duty on about like $150 order. That's not terrible. Let's look at the packages themselves. Here are the packages. So these packages were shipped out of Japan on March 13th, and then they arrived in Rhode Island, USA on March 24th. So 11 days by, it's called ECMS, but they were actually delivered here by UPS. So we are going to unbox these and check out the packaging job they did, and everything looks really good in terms of this. Why are there 3 boxes instead of 1? Well, this shipping method, I think, has a size limit So they just broke it down into 3 packages, which was really nice. They were very much like, let's save you some money. Okie dokie, let's cut these open. Please be careful with knives. We don't want anyone to cut themselves, especially when enjoying fresh goodies from Japan. Okay. This one was bigger than I thought. They've nicely bubble wrapped it. And I know because they sent me pictures prior to shipping that my items are in good shape. So, bubble wrap. Japanese bubble wrap feels different than American bubble wrap. I don't know if you've noticed that. There's just a different feel. Now, I'm sure it's not made in Japan, but there's just a different feel to it, I guess, which is interesting. The weird cultural differences in small ways. Plastic bag. Now, I don't know if this plastic bag was from the seller or from JPFans, but my item looks great. This is a Shinkalion version, but like it's like a cool Cerebus looking phantom kind of Shinkalion. We're gonna review like all of this stuff like on its own later on. I love this line. I love that you can combine the trains. I have a bunch of them, and we might see an appearance by this guy soon. Box number 2. Hope you guys can't see my shipping address. Boy, that'd be awful if you guys sent me some toys. There's 2 items in this one. So the first one is a sword. So I think these baggies are actually by JPFans. I think these are because this is the same kind of bag that the other item was in. So they must unwrap it, check it out, wrap it up. I have needed just the sword for this Megazord for a long time. So now I have the sword for my Megazord. Yeah, these are definitely bags from JPFans. They're all the same. And I know I bought them from different places. Look, it's another Shinkalion. And as you can see, it's the one that goes with the other one. It's all glowy looking, glows in the dark. I love that. I'm going to be so excited to put these together. Very cool. And the final box should be full of some kaiju goodness. And what do we have? So this is a cool thing. It's a line of kaiju that are, it's a model kit, but the model kit is made out of the characters that spell its name. So it's he, do, ra. You see there's the ra, do, he. So yeah, you break them off the sprues and you make the character out of it. I think that's super cool. I was very excited. This was fairly cheap too. This was like $5. Oh, can't beat it. What else is in here? It's another Hedora. This is the Choco Hedora, Banana Choco. So what these are is they're store exclusives that, oh my God, it's got sprinkles on its head. Oh, Jesus Christ. They make special versions of these for like store exclusive. Every summer they kind of do one. Oh, yeah, that's so cool. About the shipping experience, incredible, right? I mean, that like it got here quick, didn't cost a ton. There are they were wrapped super great. The communication was great. The ordering process, as you saw in the earlier video, was quite easy. They kept me updated as each package arrived. They sent me photos of each thing that hit the warehouse. These all are in fantastic condition. They survived the trip, no worries. I'm jazzed. We're going to do another video with them soon, but we're going to we'll get around to this, but we're going to open these and review these individually. And again, this whole service is jpfans.com. And if you use the code in the description, you will get a discount. And it also, when you buy stuff, it also helps me. I'm going to say that honestly. You buy something through the link, you ship something through them, I get a little credit. So it helps me out for next time I place my order. Oh, so excited. Anyways, this has been Josh from CollectionDX.com. Thank you very much for watching and joining me on this journey as we acquire rare and exciting goods from Japan. Once again, thank you to JPFans.com for making this happen, and we will see you in the next video.